everybody, it's Courtney here with Courtney's Customs, and I have not uploaded a video in a while. I've been doing a lot of the same stuff that I've already posted tutorials about, and I didn't want to just keep posting the same thing over and over, so I was waiting until a customer ordered something different, and finally they have. This is actually the second cup I've done with this method. I did not do a tutorial on the first one because I was actually really nervous and I was afraid that I wasn't going to do it right, but these are actually super duper easy. So these are called Crackle method. That's what I call them anyway. I don't know if that's what everybody else calls them, but they give like a really rustic, vintage, I guess you could say farmhouse kind of vibe. And what you're going to need for it is, of course, your tumbler. This is a 35 ounce. This thing is massive. 35 ounce skinny tumbler from the Stainless Steel Depot. And I painted it. Let me grab the paint for you now. This is Rust-Oleum 2x dark gray. This is gloss. I don't really think it matters if it's gloss or flat or satin, whatever. This is just what Amazon had, and it works really well. So this is going to be the base color of your tumbler. This is going to be the color that kind of shows through the crackle. And then you're going to need Elmer's glue. I got this at the dollar store for like a couple bucks. And you're going to need white acrylic paint. And this is Apple Barrel. Pretty sure these are at Walmart for like 50 cents for one of these little things. And then you're going to need one of these cheap little sponge brushes and another cheap brush with the little bristles like this, kind of like what you would use for a wood grain tumbler. And you're going to need a heat gun as well. And let me grab a glove because I know I have epoxy dripped all over my heat gun and I don't want to touch that when it comes time to use it. So, I hope, let me turn this down, let me turn that off. I really hope that it's not too loud. I think that air conditioner was like crazy loud, but I'm in a metal shed, and as you can see, it's insulated, but for some reason, I don't know why, it doesn't stay very cool in here. So I have two air conditioners running. Alright, so you're going to take your tumbler, and I've put some Elmer's glue here on some wax paper, and you're going to take the sponge brush, and you are going to put, let me back up, you're going to put a very generous coat of Elmer's glue on your tumbler. Just smother it, and of course, you know, it doesn't have to be perfect as if you were painting your tumbler, but just make sure that you cover all of it, and make sure you get the tips, the ends of the cup. I might have to put some more out. The first time I did this, I did it on just your basic 20 ounce modern tumbler. I've never done it on one this big. This is gigantic. And I ordered these because Stainless Steel Depot, ever since, really all of the tumbler sites, ever since this virus hit, it's like everybody is out of everything and they take a month or so to get back in stock. And I needed some 30 ounce tumblers, and they were out of 30 ounce skinnies, but they had 35 ounce skinnies, which were actually cheaper to buy a case of these than it was to buy my 30s. And so I got these, and I sell them for the same price I would a 30 ounce. And they've actually gone over really well with my Facebook group. Alright, so now that is covered with Elmer's glue. Need to put this down. Please don't fall. I'm gonna put my glove on here. Grab your heat gun, and I'm going to heat this up to where it's kind of dry but not totally dry. And once I get it heated up, I will show you what I mean. So let me get this the way I want it, and I will be right back. Okay, I'm back, and this is what I mean by kind of dry, kind of not. See how there's spots that are dry and spots that are still wet, because you don't want to put your acrylic paint on completely wet glue, but you don't want it to be completely dry either. So I'm gonna take this glove off because now my hand is burning up from that heat gun. Whew. Okay. Now, you're also gonna need a ton of white paint because you're also gonna put a very generous amount of paint on there with this brush right here. And from what I've learned, don't go like back and forth. Just go in one direction. And this does not have to be perfect either. Just make sure it's covered well, but it's okay if it's not completely perfect because it's going to be crackled. See, I'm like slopping it on there. And this is really heavy too. And I'm being very gentle. Also, I'm not putting a ton of pressure because I don't want it to crack on me until I'm ready for it to. Oh, this is so heavy, like my hand is cramping. Don't forget your bottom. And it's already trying to crack, which is totally fine. Alright, now this is where your heat gun is going to come in again. So let me get another glove. Super unprepared when I do these videos. Alright, and now you're going to take your heat gun and go over it, and you're going to be able to watch it crack. I'm going to plug my heat gun in over here. Alright. You're going to be able to watch it crack. Really beautiful. So I think other than this right here, I wonder if I can, see that big old bald spot? I just wonder if I can add some more paint right there. Let's see what happens. So that's literally it. That's all the Crackle method is. God, I'm burning up. So yeah, that's all the Crackle method is. This is still just a tiny bit wet in some places. The last time I did this, I let it set overnight just to be safe because I didn't want to start smearing epoxy on there and get wet paint in it and then just the whole cup turn white. So see where I made the cup dark gray to begin with? That's what's shining through. You can really make it any color for a base color. You can make it pink, you can make it purple, you can whatever, you can make it black. And I mean, you could also change the acrylic paint color. You can really just mix this up however you want. So that's it for the Crackle method. Really easy. I'm going to let this set overnight before I epoxy it, and then I'm going to put some sunflowers and the customer's name on it. So that is it, you guys, and if you have any questions at all, please feel free to comment, and do not forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. Thanks guys, see y'all next time.